Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the week of September 12th. This week I'm still collaborating with Marie Moore, so definitely check her out at the link below if you have not had a chance to do so yet. But let's see what is going to come in for you this week. Let's see here. That came out. Yeah, it looks like a good week. You might, the beginning of the week you might have some questions or doubts or something like that, but actually the rest of the week looks pretty good. A lot of you actually might be coming off of some very difficult news as well, but just know that, like I said, I feel like you're coming off of it, and if you are, then things will clear up as we move throughout this week. But you start off with the Eight of Clubs. This can be a card of confusion and not really being too sure what to do and where you want to go. This is a card of being stuck at a crossroads and not being sure what direction to go in. So the trick with this card is to, go the hard way, really, is what it boils down to. This is kind of like a 3 in a lot of ways. A lot of 3s represent picking a new path, picking a new journey. And this is very similar. It's about doing something you've never done before. So, I know that's very general, but in relationships, this is a card of needing to pick the new type of relationship or going, just going a different way. It's kind of like one of those cards where maybe you're struggling to find a relationship and maybe all you're doing is online dating. Well, this card says stop online dating and go out in public and try to meet people. It's about doing the opposite of whatever you're doing in a lot of ways. Same thing with work. Like sometimes this will come up in a work-related card, or there will be confusion, not really being sure what to do. And it's like maybe you're doing a job that you really don't like, but for whatever reason you're still doing it, and it's a card of just doing something different, going in another direction, trying something new. So make sure to do that. Next, you have the Two of Clubs. A great card for talking and communicating this week. I actually think that you'll be doing a lot of communication and negotiation, for some of you, negotiation, and a lot of talking and things like that, a lot of mediating. Sometimes when I get this card, I look at it as a card of mediation, as a card of really being like kind of somebody who has to go back and forth between two people. So a lot of you might be doing that type of thing this week, a lot of, like I said, mediation, back and forth type of deals and things like that. But I think the card's coming in saying that you'll be good at that as well. I'm also getting that for some of you who have been in a difficult situation, you might be the rock. You might be the one that's kind of holding everything together in a lot of ways. So just, stay strong if you're one of those. Again, it only feels like a small percentage of you, but if you are involved in something difficult, definitely just stay strong and because this card says that, maybe everybody is relying on you, which could be a little bit difficult as well. But, this card also says that you can do it. Next, you have the Ten of Spades. Again, kind of what I was talking about. I feel like some of you are coming off of something difficult, maybe some form of grief, or, this can represent a death as well. I feel like it would have already happened, though, for those of you that it's going, that it would have happened for. It can also be a card of disappointments and things like that. Again, these are things I feel like you have already experienced. You've already experienced some sort of disappointment or something. But the rest of your cards look amazing, by the way, so I don't want you to get too worried about this card. This card can also represent just thinking about the burden that you are carrying or that you have carried and the things that you've had to go through and deal with. But like I said, it can also be a card of transformation. It says that you're working out of that situation. Next, you have the Ace of Hearts, a very good card, very, very good card. And again, it kind of suggests that things are getting a lot better. This can be a card of fortune after difficulty, so good things happening to you after a difficult period of time, moving past some sort of difficulties. Also a very good transformation card, and of course, a very good love card as well. But mostly for those of you who are not in relationships, it can represent new relationships coming in. If you are in a relationship, this can just represent, kind of going to a new level or things changing, things transforming. So, a lot of you could be going through relationship transformations this week as well. If you're not interested in relationships, this can also represent friends and being with good friends and things like that. Next, you have the Ten of Diamonds. Very good card of more prosperity and abundance coming to you, more money, more success, and just more things in general. Very good card there. Also a card of more stability and a card of jobs and potential jobs coming in for you as well. With this card, you do have to work for those things. It's like the job's just not going to appear out of nowhere. This is a card of needing to like apply to a bunch of places and making sure you're putting the work in to actually get the job. And finally, you have the Five of Clubs. Very good card of more fun coming into your life as well. I've talked about this a little bit in the past. I do feel like people are finally able to take part in things like hobbies and things like that, whereas maybe in the past few years we haven't been able to, right? We've been like strapped for cash, or there's been like craziness going on, all this other stuff, so we haven't been able to like have fun. I look at this card as just like an adventure, as just being able to go on your own little adventure and have fun in a lot of ways. I think this card also, I've been seeing it a lot just recently over just the past like week or so. It's been coming up more for people. I think it's saying that things are finally opening up, or finally kind of moving past a lot of these astrological difficulties, and we're able to have more fun with our lives. So make sure to start something fun this week as well. But looks like a great week. Even, like I said, even if you had some difficulties, things seem to clear up very quickly. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.